Then, Ian McKellen stops by with the cast of one of the year's biggest movies, The Hobbit.
I love these movies. I'm so excited about this new one.
Can you tell Anderson is a big fan?
There are now big other Hobbit feeds you can buy. Today on an all-new Anderson Live.
10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6.
Stand by, Anderson.
4.
Ready, camera 5. And make your move.
Everyone, and we have a huge show today. The cast of The Hobbit is here. Ian McKellen, all the others. I can tell you how you can do that. So I'm here. And we got a big show today with the cast of The Hobbit, which I'm very excited. Are you a Tolkien fan? Or?
I'm so sorry. I don't want to lie because I know you had that show where no one's lying. So I'm just going to come clean and say not so much.
Okay,
but
that's fine. Maybe you will be by the end of the program.
I could be.
Yeah, I'm a big nerd, so I am a huge Tolkien fan, a Lord of the Rings fan, a Hobbit fan.
I still love you.
I'm embracing my inner nerdness. Up next, one of the movies I'm most excited about this year, The Hobbit. It opens today. The stars of the movie are here. We'll be right back. It's been close to a decade since The Lord of the Rings became a worldwide phenomenon, grossing nearly $3 billion, winning 11 Oscars, creating a legion of dedicated fans. I'm one of those fans. I love these movies. I'm so excited about this new one. I love the books. And like millions, I've been eagerly awaiting for the release of the latest installment. The wait is finally over. The Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey is in theaters starting today. Take a look.
Was that a wolf? Are there wolves out there? Wolves? No, that is not a wolf.
Work, scouts! Which means an orc pack is not far behind.
Orc pack?
Who did you tell about your quest beyond your kin? No one. Who did you tell? No one, I swear. What in Dodo's name is going on? You are being hunted.
Very good. I'm very excited. Please welcome the stars of The Hobbit, Ian McKellen and Martin Freeman.
What lovely friends you've got.
Well, they're here for you. We're so excited. Yes. So excited. Yeah. We've had people lining up since early this morning. Some folks are dressed appropriately. We have people with signs. This is them early this morning waiting online to see you. Do you... I mean, there is such excitement about this film as there have been for the other films. In New Zealand, when the premiered, there were like 100,000 people, I heard, for the premiere.
I wasn't there.
Yeah,
apparently so. That's what they said. I mean, yeah, there's the red carpet. It was absolutely, it was insane. The red carpet apparently was 600 meters long, and it took about 2.5 hours to get up it. It was crazy.
That's really incredible.
Yeah.
There's actually even one of the weathermen, I understand, in New Zealand, did a weathercast in Elvish.
Yes, I saw that after.
We actually have the tape of.
Yeah.
Let's just show you that very quickly.
Calan vain enor, si abgen edregol, ani lair ovol. It will be drier than normal in the North Island and the top of the South Island. No alwed I lair li.
He looks a little bit like he might be your sister. But the thing about making a movie that people really want to see is that it separates it out from those movies that you make that you fear no one wants to see.
Well,
so, you know, there's some purpose in doing them film.
anytime you're in a movie, though, I know it's going to be good, and I want to see it. I will honestly say that. Thank you. Well, I mean, the books are extraordinary, and I mean, I grew up on these books. Oh, I mean, from the time I was little, I was like into Dungeons and Dragons and fantasy books and Tolkien. I mean, it's just extraordinary. Yeah, no, I fully embrace my nebbishness, but I really lived in kind of a the whole fantasy world for me was really important. I think for many people growing up, you know, who feel different or as an outsider, as, you know, as a young gay man, you know, fantasy really allowed you to kind of transport yourself into a different place.
That's right, yes, I think that's probably the way it works.
I think Pete has a strong feeling about that, about why he wants to make films, you know. He kind of said very...
Peter Jackson.
Peter Jackson, yeah, like he said very clearly he wants to aid escapism, you know, and that's kind of what he wants from films, and that's what he wants to give people as well.
Yeah. I've been complaining lately about people on trains and planes taking their shoes off and having just naked feet on planes.
Naked feet?
Yeah, yeah.
Not
Like
even
just
socked?
No, sock, not sock. No, there's all, and it happened to me just the other day, and I'm always saying I don't want to see their big, ugly Hobbit feet. And there are now big, ugly Hobbit feet you can buy, which I love. Well, I should take my shoes off. But look, someone in our audience actually has Hobbit feet right there as well.
No, you didn't make. Oh, well, they.
But I love.
Lovely.
Yeah. In fact, I'm gonna give some to our audience here. Here you go. Here's some Hobbit feet. Some Hobbit feet. Here you go. Here's one Hobbit foot. Sorry. All we can do. Are you relieved that the movie is finally out? I mean, you've been working on this for so long.
Long time. Yeah, I'm very relieved. I think, you know, we all feel as a team, cast and crew, that we've worked on it for such a long time, and it was hard work, as you can imagine. Very enjoyable work, but it's always very hard work making a movie, and this is no exception. But you do want to share it with people. You know?
How do you, this is a dumb question, but just, obviously hobbits are small, and Gandalf is large. I mean, how do you shoot that?
Yeah, if it's a two-shot where we're both in it, and Ian's here and I'm here, if we make eye contact, by the time they enlarge Ian, then...
We never understood it, but Martin has to look at the top of my hat, and I have to look sort of crotch area. I do most of my acting.
Right, to his crotch.
Yeah.
What is the best way to enlarge Ian?
I'm glad you brought that up. We spent 18 months trying to work that out.
Yes.
I could have told you very quickly.
Yeah. Is there a dedicated staff member for that?
There's a whole department.
Oh, is there?
There's a whole department.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
It takes a village.
It's called Ian Enlargement.
Well, on that note, I think we'll take a break, shall we?
Right.
Yes, we'll take a break. More of the stars of the film in a moment. We'll be right back. Still ahead, Ian McKellen opens up and reveals the surprising place he got a tattoo, and the cast meets the ultimate Hobbit superfan.
Custom. Oh, I see, yes. And am I allowed to keep it?
Yeah, it's for you.
Oh, thank you very, very much. Look at that.
We're back with Ian McKellen. Martin Freeman stars the long-awaited new Hobbit movie. Someone in the audience just made that for you. Watch your step.
Look at that. Isn't that nice?
So I understand you recently, I'm just moving your Hobbit feet. I understand you recently became a bar owner. Is this true?
Yeah, just along from where I live in the east of London on the River Thames, there's an old pub that's been there since 16-something like that. And Charles Dickens used to frequent it.
Really?
It's got a nice history from that sort. But it's actually a local boozer, you know, where people just go to have a drink.
Right.
But upstairs is a little restaurant.
So do you ever, like, serve drinks there?
Certainly.
That's great. What is the name of the pub?
The Grapes.
The Grapes.
You'll be very welcome anytime.
Oh, that sounds very nice.
Yeah.
That's nice. Yeah, that's nice. I want to ask you, did you find coming out publicly, was there any negative to it for you?
None.
None whatsoever? With your career?
My film career took off. I hadn't had one before, really. I've never met a gay person who regrets coming out. And I'm sure you found the same. You're more at ease with your loved ones, your family, and extended family, and your friends, and your employers, your employees. Everybody's happy because they know where they are.
Right. It is extraordinary in your lifetime, even in my lifetime, the amount of change that has occurred. I mean, you think in this country, in England as well, gay people were not allowed to congregate together, not allowed to dance together.
It was illegal till 1967.
Right, which is extraordinary, and in our lifetime to
I was making love, I mean, until I was about 30 with my live-in boyfriend, and we were breaking the law every time we had sex. Breaking the law, we could be arrested. I had friends who were put in prison for it. You couldn't serve in the military. All the bad laws have gone, and but there's a long way to go throughout the world, and I would say a long way to go in this country. But thank God your current president made it clear where he stands on gay marriage. Which is, but I noted his opponent didn't take that view, and so there's a long way to go. But
well, you've been out in front, and you've helped a lot of people.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you for that. I want to bring in some of the other amazing performers from this film. Richard Armitage is here. Also, Andy Serkis, the man behind Gollum, are here with us. Here's another clip from The Hobbit. Take a look.
Is it soft? Is it juicy?
No. Keep your distance. I'll use this if I have to. I don't want any trouble. You understand? Just show me the way to get out of here, and I'll be on my way.
Is it lost?
Yes, and I want to get unlost as soon as possible.
Oh, we know safe paths for houses. Safe paths in the dark. Shut up!
I didn't say anything.
I wasn't talking to you.
Please welcome Andy Serkis and Richard Armitage.
There he is.
So where did the I call my dog Smeagol all the time, and I constantly am talking as Smeagol to my dog, which my dog finds very odd. Where did you come up with that voice?
Well, it's sort of based partly on my cat. Well, he doesn't exist anymore actually, but I had a cat called Diz after Dizzy Gillespie. Cat, when he coughs up furballs, goes like that. So that became.
And are people constantly asking you to do the voice? Because I'm tempted to ask you to do the voice. I want to know if it's going to be annoying. I'm trying to think of a subtle way to ask you.
Okay, well, I mean, I guess as it's Christmas then, and it's festive, then I should sing a Christmas song, really. So this is Gollum Perry-Como style.
You've got to go away. Precious, it's cold outside.
No, I'm not going to do it anymore.
And Richard, what has it been like for you to be part of this? I mean, not this kind of response here, but everywhere you go now.
It's sort of phenomenal, really. My 40th year has possibly been the most incredible year of my life. Just going to New Zealand and working with, you know, these unbelievable actors, and Peter Jackson. Whether or not there was a film happening at the end of it, the experience alone has been enough for me.
Really?
Yeah.
We're going to take another quick break, and we'll have more. We'll be right back. The Hobbit, an unexpected journey. Got so many hardcore fans. You just saw a video of a dad in Utah who spent 40 hours making a Hobbit home out of 2,600 balloons. That man made a Hobbit home out of 2,600 balloons in his home. Who knew? Also, we got a lot of huge fans here. Will you stand up?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Hi, my name's Lauren.
Lauren. And you made this Bilbo Baggins outfit.
I did. Hand dyed, hand sewed.
And people say you look like Martin Freeman, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah. Do you mind if we do a little side-by-side of you two to see? Come over here.
So nice.
Lovely to meet you.
Let's see. There we go. What is it? I'm curious. What is it about these books, about this movie, this film that means so much to you?
Well, as you were talking about before, these are a great escapism mechanism, I would say. It brings me to a more confident place, a more comfortable place. It's somewhere I know I can go and I can feel comfortable.
Well, that's great.
Yeah.
I'm so happy you're here.
Thank you.
Thank you. Run down. Let's see. Who else? Hey, nice to meet you.
Ian would be able to confirm this, but I understand during the original Lord of the Rings films, the 9 actors who portrayed the Fellowship, they commemorated their time in New Zealand by getting elvish tattoos. And I'm wondering if this time around, if the 15 of you decided to get a similar permanent augmentation for your time in New Zealand.
Oh!
There you go.
That's very real.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. But I can only see it this way up, and it spells Gucci.
What is it?
Doesn't it spell Gucci that way?
Gucci?
Gucci.
Oh, Gucci.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's meant to spell 9 in Elvish. Right. Do you know what that word that is? I have one right You have?
Yeah. Wait a minute. You also you have an Elvish tattoo as well?
I have an Elvish 9.
Really?
And the Tolkien's, yeah.
Take your shoe off.
Oh, wow, look at this. This is a large one.
Oh,
wow, that's beautiful.
That's very impressive.
Wow.
There's the 9.
That's very nice. That's very nice. Other questions? Okay, yeah.
I was wondering if you talked to Ian Holm at all about the character Bilbo and maybe taken some of what he did in The Fellowship of the Ring.
Because Ian Holm plays you as older
Yes.
in The Fellowship of the Ring.
Yes. My Bilbo has a bigger part, Steady, in this... in this film...
We're going there again, are we?
Why not? Okay, in for a penny. So I didn't want to kind of tie myself to everything that he did, but certainly using that as a jumping off point. Because Ian Holm is a fantastic actor, and he kind of set the blueprint for Peter Jackson's version of who Bilbo is. So I had to attend to that without being too bound by it, because I also had to do my own thing.
I'm so excited to see this movie, particularly in IMAX, because I think it's thrilling to see it there. The good news is that our friends at IMAX are sending everyone in the audience with a pair of tickets to see the movie at your local IMAX theater. Also, go to AmericanTicket.com for your chance to win a pair of tickets online. See The Hobbit and Unexpected Journey opens theaters around the country today. You got to go see it when we come back. The final 5. Thank you, guys. Thank you.